Chop House now. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Welcome to Ruffled Feathers Podcast. You know what? Don't start with me. Anyways, good evening, everyone.
That was cute.
That was funny.
Hey y'all, what's going on?
Don't just hate him. Go ahead.
Go ahead. What?
With our topic. Let's talk about what our topic is tonight. So our topic tonight
Is being
imperfectly
perfect with our guest. Go ahead.
Come on, y'all. Come on.
Y'all, first of all, let's rewind. We haven't been here in a few weeks, right? Tone has been depriving us of this studio room down here. And
no control over what
yeah,
we were doing
so
on Sundays.
we just been out in the streets, right? Just like freelancing and all this stuff. So now we back
in action.
So let's start over. All right, so welcome, Bree.
Hey, Miss Bree.
All right, and then we got
I'm
Takia.
Takia, also known as your favorite therapist.
Okay.
Yes.
We're gonna find out why tonight, right?
Right.
Then we got
I'm just like you. I know I'm a adult black therapist.
Okay.
and then we got
What up, though? Story from the Real Bar Talk podcast.
all right, the infamous story.
The most transparent one of them all.
I tried.
That's right. All right, so no, tonight we're talking about being imperfectly perfect, and that's just a wide range of topics, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I know I've been mind boggled by there being so many women getting their bodies done. I talk about this on a regular basis.
Yes.
Because I don't quite understand. And I can't, I haven't met anyone personally that has gotten their body done. So I don't know. I can't relate necessarily. So I would love, nobody here has gotten their body done, but I know some people talk about it, you know. But what you say?
No, I'm just.
Do you guys
I
know
have
somebody?
thought about it though.
I definitely did this.
I-
My stomach. But that's a whole different issue.
Like thinking about doing it, or you did it before?
No, I was thinking about doing
Yeah, I
it.
was thinking about
I've
my
been
stomach
having
too.
consultations and everything. So, but I've been losing weight, so I'm
Right.
straight.
I thought about it too. I said, if I don't not able to conceive, I'm going to get me a BBW.
Yeah, I have thought about it too.
I thought
Well, I
about
have
it.
talked to you about it that
Yeah.
I wanted to do it too.
Yeah.
But
You
it
know,
wasn't nothing dealing with.
I just want to know what. Okay, talk to me then. I just want to know why.
a lot of people. Okay, so self-esteem, people say it's a self-esteem issue. So for me personally, it's not a self-esteem issue. Like, I'm the
Right.
all the
You
way
can-
around.
you can-
Like,
you can
okay,
say
okay.
so.
So I'm the shit all the way around. I believe that. I highly believe that. And I teach my girls. I have 2 girls as well, and they definitely believe that shit. Like,
Right.
probably a little bit too much.
Right.
So, but for myself, I have been blessed 5 years ago to have a liver transplant. So my issue is I have a lot of fluid, and I be looking pregnant, and ain't no kids coming out of me. So
Okay.
I want to make it to the flat side because I want to feel good about myself.
Right.
So
Okay.
I'm just tired of being fat. Okay.
too. Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
But
I just want a flat
so
stomach.
I did talk about this with Ray, right? Because you guys are eaters, right? So I felt like once you got your stomach down, then what? Because if your eating habits hadn't changed, then
Right.
what was the reason? You know what I mean? Because if you're
What you
not
talking
going
about?
to
If you
if you lose weight and you still eat the same and still do the same things, what?
it defeats the purpose.
It does.
And that's
It
what I'm
does.
saying. Like, if you do go get your body done, because that's what a lot of women do.
Yeah.
They go get their body done and then still be fat.
Right.
No,
Well, fat minded.
I'm gonna be.
No, they get back fat. No, they actually get back fat.
Yeah.
No, yeah, because their eating habits
It
never
never
changed. So it
changed.
was a
Hey,
mental thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you get it done, they tell you have to exercise
Yeah.
and
You do have to do a lot more.
exactly
actually.
to
Yeah.
maintain it.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't do that.
Yeah, because I wanted a fat transfer.
Me too.
Everything from my
I just
stomach.
wanted my booty circular.
Yep, I wanted that little cup, that
Yeah,
be at the
as
bottom.
long as it ain't
pointy. Yeah.
Right.
Or like look like an ant in the back.
Ooh.
But yeah, you know.
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
wanted
you-
to be
you
like a
want-
little oomph, like a little
Yeah.
cup.
So yeah.
So yeah. I
How do
thought
you
about
fellas feel? But how do y'all feel about women that go get their bodies done?
I don't have no problem. I don't have no problem with it.
Do it like this.
it. So do you?
Oh yeah, I mean,
especially like the fake
Hey,
jiggle still.
Cause
I got a little jiggle.
you know, it's some men that even pay for it. They even pay to get it done. You know,
They do.
I mean, nowadays, you know, we'll pay to get it done. You know.
Oh,
It
we.
ain't really. It's just nowadays. I mean, white men,
Yeah,
you know, they didn't like their wife's tits for years, and
Yeah.
they go get them plastic
Mhm.
surgery and all.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't necessarily got, as long as it's done in proportion and right.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't got no problem with it.
No.
Don't come with some ridiculous ass that
Yeah.
you didn't have yesterday and shit like that.
Right. Oh, don't turn Hollywood all of a sudden. You get that done. And next thing you know, you
But don't you think that comes with it though?
what
Because
Hollywood?
I'm a little different.
It does,
Like,
because some
I lose my
of
stomach, I'm
it
done.
it's not.
She said I'm done.
If you're not doing it for yourself, who you doing it for? The man. If
Yeah.
you paying for it, you
That's
doing
what
it for him.
majority of them, because
basically.
that's what society.
But
What-
people,
And it's
but
a
things-
trend.
I know this, for instance, like for butts, right? It's hard when you have a butt to find the proper jeans, right?
Right.
Yes, I struggle.
Yeah, so
For real.
you asking for problems to me. So you did do it. You didn't do it for comfort reasons, because it's not comfortable to me to have to look for jeans like I have to. So you did it for the man. You didn't do it for yourself, because that was
Yeah,
a whole
but-
other stress.
I think they
I
be
don't
doing
think
it.
I'll be the type of man to tell my woman like, "Hey, I want you to get your body done." If she want to get her body done, I'm gonna support it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never gonna be my opinion like to be like,
you
"Hey,
could lead her in that way.
But some do, because it's a status thing.
yeah, I get, yeah, you right, you can't, yeah."
If you
Yeah.
have the money, I'm gonna make sure my girl's straight. She gonna get
Yeah.
her body done.
Yeah.
You have this image of
Right.
being
Yeah.
perfect.
That's what
We're
I'm
a couple.
saying.
We
We gotta
perfect.
let y'all believe that was
Yeah.
your decision.
But we can't just come out and be like, "Hey, you should, yeah, you should go
baby.
look at this
Nothing,
girl on
baby.
look at this girl on Facebook. She got her body done. You should go get yours done. I'm gonna pay for it." No, you can't do
No,
that.
that conversation. You wanna hear
But
it right there.
but I think conversations
Going
do
there.
get lit like that.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
they are looking at an illusion of what they want you to be.
right.
So that right there, I wouldn't do it just for that cause. If my spouse came to me like that, no, I would not do it.
I wish.
No.
Okay, so how do you think one feels when it's a bunch of men that weren't attracted to them initially, and then after they get their body done, then now it's some type of attraction?
They're not for you.
Well,
They're not for you.
I
How
mean,
can you say that? Because you didn't think your body was okay the first time, so your body wasn't okay for that man. Now it is. What do you mean?
They not
But
for you.
not necessarily means that just because they got their body done is for a man, though.
Right.
I said one didn't approach them before, and then after they got their body done, they were approachable.
but I
That's
mean,
what I
hear,
well, the thing is, a man got to understand, like, attractive woman ain't for the weak. You know, if you got an attractive woman, they gonna approach her. So you gotta, I mean, you got to
said,
be cool with that.
Let me talk.
Yeah.
I said, okay, I'm me.
Yeah,
There's a bunch of men that maybe I found were attractive, but they didn't think I was attractive at that moment. I go get my body done. Now I'm everything for them, right? They doing stuff they don't normally do, sending me drinks and all kind of stuff. How am I to feel?
oh, you got to be a strong woman to be able to,
That's a no for
you
me.
know,
It's
if you got a
strong,
man,
no,
if you got a man,
Why?
you got to
Why?
be, you know,
Can you?
because you should appreciate me for who I am.
But you didn't appreciate you.
That don't mean I don't appreciate me. That
But
just
but
mean
to,
I'm not
to
comfortable
somebody
with
else on the
whatever.
outside though, you didn't like what you had going on. You made
I
some
think that be the issue too. Like people will criticize somebody else for
Yes.
what they got going on. Like how can you tell somebody they didn't appreciate what they have because they want
I
to
said,
make
well, somebody on the outside would
right.
Yeah,
but
somebody on the outside may feel like you didn't think you
That's
were good enough.
Right.
So now you feel like this is different. This is a different me,
Mhm.
and you might even carry yourself different, right? Your confidence level is different.
I think your confidence
You might
level
be a
will
bit more
go up.
attractive in that
I
way.
think
You know what
I think I know my confidence level gonna go up if I maybe get my BBW.
but that's what I'm saying. Though you
Yeah.
might be attracted
Yeah.
again to that man. So how do you handle that?
I don't know.
It's a strong no.
mhm.
It's still a strong
Still strong though.
Wow. It's a strong no.
Yeah, that's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep.
because I think your mental gonna change too when you
Oh,
get your
for
body done.
sure.
I'm mentally preparing.
A lot of men mentally be like, okay, he's gonna have to pay what he weighed. Then
Yeah, if you was like that when you was big and then you got together, then you was like that. That's the same.
Yeah, but if you in a relationship, you can't. That's why I say you can't turn Hollywood. Like you in a relationship, you still got to keep that same energy. Like you can't
That
just
same
all of a sudden
mentality.
now.
Your man changed though, like he just extra horny all of a sudden.
Hey, let's get
I mean, nothing
it.
wrong
Let's
with
get to
that.
humping. Let's hump. Yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with
Let's
that.
hump.
Like,
Let's
Your
hump.
body was bad though. He wasn't horny, but now he horny.
I mean, it's
hey, I mean,
attraction.
you know, whatever it takes.
So that's just like
my
this.
man, though,
So let's
I probably
say this.
won't feel no type
So
of
that's like our man get a haircut. We be like, you looking rough today. He come back from the
But you
haircut.
still loved him either way.
Yeah, but when he come back with that haircut, he's gonna get it. He's going to get
Yeah,
it.
it is creepy too.
Yeah, I'm saying, but when he come back looking crispy, he's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna take him down."
I
Take him down.
think it's more to it too. It's just not just your body image. It's your mind,
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
spirit,
Your
your
mental.
energy,
Yeah.
Yes.
your vibes.
Mhm.
It's definitely all
How you
that.
carry yourself after that.
Absolutely.
All right, I guess I'm gonna stop.
He said you gonna stop.
Yeah, I don't get it. I still don't get it. I'm just keeping my.
So what about for strippers? What do you think about that for them? You think that
Hell yeah.
But
okay.
See, that's a profession though. I got
Okay.
this for my job.
Okay.
You know, but if you just out here getting your body done
But-
for random shit, then
hey, but
that's-
you know what? Tay, a lot of women don't get it. The ones that got it, they don't get it. Because if you got it, why you ain't gonna get it? Meaning, like if you got the body already,
I got fat parts.
listen. If you got the body already, you ain't gonna really get it.
But I don't. Okay, I'll take that.
I mean, you're not.
I'll take that
I
for
guess,
a stripper.
like, people don't understand. I mean, we often, try and say that, looks ain't everything and all that. But from just the optic standpoint, before anybody speaks, open their mouth, if they're funny, if they're corny, if they're asshole, you see them.
Right.
So your first impression normally is somebody seeing you. It's
Right.
not over the telephone or anything. So when you know that your body is basically your advertising company, it's your media. Some people want to, expand their horizon, so to speak. So they go get their bodies done to appeal to people that they wouldn't appeal, because at the end of the game, they want to appeal to everybody.
Right.
It's not necessarily a self-esteem thing. It's, I got a stick figure shape, but this girl's, 38, 20, whatever it is, the measurements are. I want to be like her. I want to appeal to the crowd she appeals to. It doesn't mean that she's fucked up inside or anything. She just wants to appeal to more people. It doesn't mean she's gonna cheat once she gets her body done. I mean, that's a gamble, but it doesn't mean she's gonna do it.
Right.
She just wants to feel more outwardly pretty.
Yeah, if cheating is in her, no matter what her body
Exactly.
is. Because you got women that ain't got nobody that's cheating. So I mean,
Bad
it really don't. Yeah, right. A bad body, right? So you ain't got the right to be
Man,
cheating.
body.
But I mean, like,
Right.
if cheating is in you, is in you, no matter how your body is, or
But I love to see meet a couple that had that happen where her body was normal, it changed, and then she was out. How did he take that? You know what I mean? Men being more attracted to her, things like that. A lot of men can't
Some
handle
dudes
that.
like that though.
Mhm.
Some
Yeah,
like it.
I met. Yeah, and I love that. I love that about him. Like he liked men to like me. You know?
yeah.
I wish more people understood that the title that you gave, Imperfectly Perfect, is a true thing. It's people that's gonna find me attractive. It's people that's gonna find me ugly. Just like it's people that's gonna find Ray attractive. That's gonna find Ray ugly.
Right.
You're not gonna please everybody all the
That's
time.
true.
So
Yeah.
So
by
true.
trying to
You're
go
not.
get a big ass or big tits or whatever for outward personalities, you still ain't gonna win.
Right.
Because as most people find Cardi B attractive, I really don't find her all that attractive. But that's a
Me neither.
personal
I like
thing.
her body, but
But
she got it done.
But
And
I
it
just
comes
don't
with
really find her
personality,
attractive.
too.
Yeah.
Personality is a thing too.
You don't like her.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and-
I like her body. I like the way
But-
she got tattoos. I like her body.
You like her ass, boy. Be
Huh?
quiet.
like all that ass.
But see, that's the thing I don't like, because to me it don't really look natural.
I don't.
It-
And I can't deal with an ass that don't look 100% natural.
But she
Have
said
some
that
dimples,
before.
have some sag in it, and all that shit.
And she
That's
said
me.
that before. That
Right.
when she first started coming out into the industry, when she was stripping, like she used to go in the basement to get like these injections in her ass. So she said that she experienced that, and once she got her notoriety with her money and stuff, she started going to well-known surgeons to fix where they had messed up at. So that's probably another reason why it's a little bit more unproportioned too, because they have to go back and
Try to
do the
correct it.
corrected. Yeah. Because she looks totally different from Love and Hip Hop when she first came out.
Oh, for
Oh, yeah.
sure.
I mean,
Oh,
from
yeah.
the
Oh,
whole,
for sure.
from head to bottom.
What about Kate Michelle reversing it?
That was
And I think she was beautiful when she originally, before she got the surgery. I thought she was.
Yeah, I did too. I thought K.
But
Michelle
see,
was
they
straight.
get caught in society. I'm telling you,
Yes.
like they see all these celebrities getting their body done. They like, oh, I need to do that to fit in, type
Mhm.
stuff. And it's like a trend, and that's all we gonna see this summer. They got all that money.
Mhm.
What they do? Go right down
Miami.
to Miami. They went down to Atlanta to get their bodies done. Did y'all hear
Yeah.
that they ran out
Dominican
in
Republic.
Yeah,
how you
Dominican
say it?
Republic.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you go to Florida, that's all you see. I'm
Right.
talking about everybody. I'm talking about all of them that they body.
Man.
Like, it's
I-
crazy. Like the airport in
I just say
Orlando.
when you do it, just be careful. Make sure
Right,
you're looking up
exactly.
the proper doctors. Make sure you're getting all the back history. Make sure you're going to someone that's reputable, because people are dying also going
From this.
underneath this needle due to high blood pressure.
Yep.
You know, stuff that they didn't even know they had inside their bodies because they just going diving straight in. So if you
And these
do it,
doctors not caring.
Yeah.
Because they getting that money coming.
Yeah.
And I
I don't knock
That's why I
it. Just be
keep my
careful.
part.
Just be careful.
and just complications with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
just at the after
It's
fact,
a
like
risk.
something
Yeah,
go
yes.
wrong. So it's a risk with everything
Yeah.
that you do.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
I don't,
Give
you
me
know.
the chick with stretch marks and the cellulite, so I know it's.
So you know
so
it's
I,
real.
Yeah, so I know it came naturally. I don't need all that.
Ain't nothing wrong.
I don't need all that factory.
Ain't nothing wrong.
made.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Like
those.
ants, look,
Like
the little cell.
You like the
"Dude."
ants, huh?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Dudes don't really care about. They
Oh,
don't really
okay.
care about all that.
You said
I
what?
just say
I said they don't really care about all that.
No, because they like the fat chicks
So
too.
fat transfer.
Yeah, yeah.
They actually,
It just
hey,
They
they
like
like be
the
real
veteran.
though. Men actually marry those women that don't have all of that.
yeah. Well,
But-
you know why? Because you have a love for a certain woman, but you might have a lust. So you might see something that you have a lust for, but you don't want to be with her.
But
I
then
just look at you,
sometimes-
look nice.
But sometimes,
But yeah, you love what's at home.
But sometimes they get what you're saying, and then they go cheat with what they always say that they don't want, or that ain't that they.
I
they
mean,
got their ass
women
done.
women
Them
do
the-
this.
Them the ones
Hey,
that they
listen,
chasing
women
after. Like
women do the
I don't
same thing
understand it.
though.
I ain't gonna say they don't.
That's just like a woman always complaining about a dude that's at work. Yeah, he irritating, he get on my
But
nerves.
what
I don't
about
like
men
him.
with
And
low
then
self-esteem
you'll be
that try
done
to
messing with her.
put
You'll
it
see
off on-
that'll be the same one, the one you don't like. He irritating every day,
Okay, what
right?
about men that do that? That's
What?
you know that's mind-boggling, right? The men that go to work every day and are boring as hell, and they don't tell their girlfriends that they're beautiful, or they, you know, their wives.
No
that they're
support.
beautiful.
Oh yeah,
They're
well I mean
unsupportive.
that's crazy.
They
Yeah,
play the
it's some
games
yeah,
and stuff like
it's some
that.
men that do that. Yeah, you're right. It's crazy.
Okay, talk about them. Just
Right.
how you was talking about them women.
You're right, because you got super quiet on that.
I mean, I can't. Listen, no, I'm saying I can't.
He was lucky
no,
Cardi B though, y'all.
No, what I'm saying is I can't talk about it. I don't do that. Like, I mean, you gotta uplift your woman. If you're gonna be with her, you gotta let her know. Like, you know, let her know she.
Podcast.
If you know
points.
somebody else will.
Yeah, definitely.
But
it's
it
the
goes
thing.
both ways.
It's the
I
thing
think.
though. It's
Yeah,
some
yeah.
listen. It's some men that uplift their woman. And you might have gotten in the car and said, "Damn, baby, you look good. Your hair, and you ain't even look their way." Some men do that. I ain't saying me. I'm just saying some men don't even
Me.
really look.
That's what we're
Look.
talking about. Me.
Hey, look, Tori said it. He said it for us. Yeah,
So
but
she be like, "You like it?" Be like,
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
But see what happens is, hey, see what happens is
Yeah.
she might go and put one little streak in there and he ain't notice it. And she get
What
to work
streak?
and that little work base she got there little
Right.
he gonna be like, man,
He gonna be on it,
I
like,
see
you
put the
looking
10
good.
I see you put the tan streak up in there. She's like, my man ain't even notice he was in the bathroom with me all morning. He ain't notice it.
I think paying attention to your spouse
The work
is
boyfriend.
very
Yes,
very
it's very important
because it be the little things that'll just trigger
But
you.
y'all
to
gotta
appreciate
understand too,
stuff.
we ain't perfect. Like we can't like
If
at the end
I've
of the
been with
day-
you for
Okay,
a
but-
few years and I come in the house and my hair is dyed a different color from any other time and you don't say nothing,
I'm not saying
we're
that,
gonna have
but
a
I'm just
problem.
saying
Right.
like you can't expect a man
A
you
big
can't
problem.
expect you to be a person to be consistent every single day and tell you every single day
I'm
all
not
day
asking
long.
for that. I'm
Like-
not asking. I'm asking for the bare minimum.
What you mean with consistent? You mean as far as just telling you that you're beautiful?
No, I mean you can tell her that, but I mean like you
could tell her that.
not all day every day. Like you can't. I mean
Oh, okay.
sometimes you
Well,
gonna.
it's
Huh?
some that do it, but you
No, I'm
gotta
saying you're gonna tell her, but you
Why you can't tell her all day every
I'm
day?
a-
all
just-
day.
Why not?
I mean, it ain't that you don't want to. Tay, you just.
Just
I mean,
love.
you might be busy and you.
All right, that's why you
Busy.
be having Facebook action. All right.
Cool.
But you gotta take it a step further with your self love. You gotta love yourself first. How you gonna tell somebody else to love you if you don't love yourself?
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
But see, then a lot of people be like, oh, they feeling themselves, or some people might take it like that.
Yeah,
Who cares?
but you
Yeah,
gotta
I'm
you,
with
Right.
you, Tori.
but you gotta love yourself. Because how can I, if I'm telling my partner or somebody to love me, I have to tell him how to love me and
Show
what's gonna
him.
make me
Yes.
Yeah.
feel whole and
I
complete.
think you
right?
groom your
Yes,
spouse
you have- yeah,
to
you have
show
to.
how the type of love that you want.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
I think you do that.
Knowing your love language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Definitely.
Because everybody's
Definitely.
love language is totally different.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely.
I'm
Definitely.
action. I'm more.
Just-
mine is quality time.
Yeah,
Yeah, acts of
okay.
service.
To be
Yeah, 'cause
honest,
Most are words.
Don't
of
start to
affirmation,
look.
though.
Look.
He finna cut up.
No, most
No,
men,
I'm gonna be
most
honest.
men are
Come on,
words of
come on,
affirmation,
come on, 'cause
and
you
they,
finna- I
and they
see it.
pretend like they're not.
Yeah.
Acts of service, yeah, but
Yeah.
but most men I think is the affirmation for me because they want to hear those things, and women just take it, but they don't give it a lot.
Mhm.
oh,
You mean to that man?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's,
Mhm.
You know your love
I'm
language.
yeah, he's your acts of service.
I don't.
Remember
what?
we did that?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
What
I
about you,
ain't-
Toriana?
words of affirmation. I'm not the best at. I'll be 100% honest. Me, my wife walk past each other all the time, and it's not the whole hey beautiful, hey king, hey queen, hey this, hey that.
But it's still real though. It's real
But-
though.
I understand, like, women get themselves dolled up. Me, I'm not a makeup person. I'm not a filter person or all that. I married you for the way you are. Beautiful when you wake up, you beautiful when you go to sleep. You put all that stuff on for you. So now don't start arguing with me because you put a bunch of makeup on for you. Because it was already established years ago that I wasn't into makeup. So don't sit in the passenger seat of the car, look at me all the way to the restaurant, and then when we get out, you ain't gonna say nothing. Say nothing about what? All this Rihanna color book makeup and stuff like that. You ain't doing it for me.
Yeah, you saying who you
doing
that
shit for
for?
you?
Yeah, or somebody else. Who you doing for?
You look nice, I guess. I told you I'm not into makeup, so don't try and penalize me for some shit you did for you.
But, so do you not say it on purpose?
No, it's just that I really don't notice it or don't really care. I mean, because it's not something I'm looking for. Now, if you come through with them TikTok leggings on and stuff like that, I'm definitely gonna comment.
Yeah,
because your buddy looking.
Because if you're not a makeup person and your woman come home with your woman got makeup on, you're gonna be like, what she got? What that makeup on for? Like, who you?
What's wrong with that? What if she just want to look pretty for a man?
I'm saying, but if you know that I'm not a makeup person, I'm more of a natural type of person. You know what I'm saying? When women put makeup on, it's gonna be all on your t-shirt and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you might be like, I don't really. Yeah, it's gonna be you had the lips on your t-shirt.
Lips on your
Oh yeah,
I know she likes makeup, so you're doing it for you. I don't have a problem with it.
It don't supposed to be on the shirt. It don't supposed to get on my shirt.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She needs
I
some
don't know
sex
what you've
spray.
been dealing with.
Oh, okay.
I have some hugs like damn.
Right.
Shut up, Jay.
And then the chicks that don't know how to do their makeup, boy.
Oh man.
Come in looking like the
Oh,
Undertaker.
you can't see where the line. Yeah, you can't see what the line start. You don't need to see where the line started. Like,
Right.
yeah. You can't.
And it be
Can't
all,
do that.
It be all they be trying to contour right there. That's what they do. That was the contour. You said Tom.
Actually,
it be so.
But listen though, actually, it's some women that put makeup on and it make them look not good. Like meaning with no makeup, you like, oh man, I love her with no makeup. Like,
yeah.
So really, makeup supposed to improve you, but some women it make it worse. It make it worse.
When you take it off, it does.
No, I'm talking about why it's on.
Oh,
You know,
they take it
It's
off.
You know
supposed to
who
improve
look
you,
really
but it's
pretty
actually women that look pretty
without
with
it?
no makeup.
Megan Thee Stallion, she looks very beautiful.
Oh, yeah, I like
who
Megan,
else
yeah.
I think is very beautiful? Cash Doll.
Oh, I love Cash It Out.
She is beautiful
Yeah,
without her makeup.
yeah,
Like,
chocolate. That's
yeah,
chocolate.
she's
Yeah, I love Cash
beautiful
Doll.
without her makeup.
Yeah,
I think she's gorgeous without her makeup.
She just pretty anyway, though.
Yeah.
She just, you know.
Look at you. Look.
Nah.
Yeah, she got her body done.
Cash Doll, bro. You
Yeah.
Cash
All they did.
They all like
Yeah. I forgot he was even over there.
Cash Doll was
That's been
right.
ratchet back then.
Yeah, Cash Doll
We got
was
Fat
right.
Boy in the building. We got Fat Boy in the building. Shout out to Fat Boy. What's the name? Oh, Trenches. Live from the trenches. Topics of the
Topics of the trenches,
Topics
y'all.
of the
was
trenches in the building, you understand?
Look at him.
Kicking doors and jumping fences.
Gang related. Okay, he's working on himself. That's why he's here to shadow. Gang related.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's
Right,
revamping.
We
Yeah.
appreciate you.
He's trying to come from the
Look,
church.
he's
Come out of
revamping.
that. Come out of that. I should have been asking you who was stealing all them cars. On
Yeah.
low end. See? No, you know who got them. Y'all need to talk. Y'all need to talk about that on your show. Do that. Now you trying to back up. You know what I'm saying?
Can't go nowhere here.
Right.
No. Yeah, Loki's, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is your car still?
No. Blow your friends up.
Just know I'm stopping you.
Niggas don't even look at a Kia.
Oh, God.
So do you guys think that insecurities and stuff start from home as
Absolutely.
a child, like
Absolutely.
trauma? Okay.
Absolutely.
I think so too.
Yeah.
You know, just being a therapist and like me with my clients, we always start from childhood
Okay.
because a lot of stuff that happens within childhood, it plays out how we are and how we act as an adult
You work with adults?
and children, the youth and family.
Okay.
How did you guys get into that field?
Whew. When I was in undergrad, I wanted to be a homicide detective.
Okay.
Why? I don't know. I was just always fascinated with wanting to solve crimes and things like that. So,
I love
That's
Law and Order.
me.
First 48.
My daughter wanted to be a police officer.
but one of the requirements was that we had to take a class outside of our major, and so I did social work, and I got so intrigued, and I'm like, okay, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
So, Once I graduated, I started like kind of working in the field, like working at group homes and things like that. I did wraparound and I did child welfare. And then I'm like, I'm going back to school to get my master's degree. And then I did it in professional counseling.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Right.
Right,
We
that's
need
dope.
you guys.
For sure.
That's very important.
So mine is not touching. So growing up, everybody sold drugs, and when I mean everybody, I mean everybody. So I learned that I think I was probably it was after my brother got killed, so I had to be 13 or 14. So I learned from someone on the block that he was hearing voices. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, when I'm talking to you, he like, no. So he used drugs to cope with the voices.
Mhm.
So I wanted to I just wanted to know more, like, how can I help you? Like, why do you have to use drugs, and why do you have to basically kill yourself by using these drugs, and why do you have to steal from your family? So I became a helping person. You know, I felt like I always wanted to help and fix, and I still do, but I'm working on that. So that's kind of why, like, I just wanted to be a helper, and I knew that actually I didn't know. I kind of thought wrong. I thought we was gonna be able to like prescribe the meds, but we know all about all the medications. We can say this is the medication that you might need or whatever, but the psychiatrist has to actually write the prescription.
Mhm.
So I thought I was basically gonna be selling drugs and fixing people. I'm that's it, drug related.
That is touching. Super
Yeah.
touching. No, but I agree. We definitely need more therapy for Black people.
Black women.
Mhm.
In fact,
Men too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Men too. Because
Yeah,
I
they
think
go
a
through
lot
a lot.
of Black men that do go they do go through a lot, and they don't have a lot of people to talk to.
Too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They can't. Women are fortunate enough to have. Well, sometimes they are fortunate enough to be around well-rounded women that they can talk to, but a lot of men don't have that.
I agree with that.
Absolutely.
That's facts.
I don't know. I feel like we both had like a increase of seeing men, like a lot more men than
A lot of men. I
Okay.
get a lot of referrals.
Yeah.
From like people, like you all.
Mhm.
A lot of people refer men. I actually probably have. I think I have more boys on my caseload than I have women and men. I think I have.
Yeah, I think you
I
do.
got all. I think I probably got all the boys. I literally got all the young.
So
boys.
when you guys get men, do you guys notice, or is there like a similarity with like mommy? They have mommy issues.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
Okay.
that
always.
Okay.
It always start there.
that
I've
or
never had a client that didn't have problems. Either their mom
or dad.
Yep.
They dad.
Or
Absent.
I've never ever
Okay.
ever had ever even like a client that I got for grief. Like she lost her son maybe last month. She's emotionally unavailable because she didn't have that love from her parents.
Mhm.
So now she
Yeah.
don't know how to grieve. She don't even know how to love her other kids who's grieving. Like, how do you not know how to love your own kids?
I growing up, I experienced going to a counselor with
Wait a
my
minute.
child.
Can I touch on that? So is it more like why y'all crying, or why y'all still
Yep.
sad?
Stop
Okay.
crying. And it ain't
So they
just
don't
her
have an
voice.
outlet. They don't have an
No.
outlet.
Or what
Say
she
that she
said,
won't comfort them.
she would not comfort her kids. And she actually told her son, he's 16. She was like, he was talking about his brother, and she was like, don't look like that. Like his eyes was watering up, like, oh my God. And you know me, I'm like, you should probably let him cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she like, no. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that's very important. The
Yeah.
kids need outlets too. I think that's why they do the things that they do for attention. We were just talking about this, yesterday, just how kids spaz out not knowing, and you have to like pretty much like reprogram them to let them know, because they know right from wrong. But if they feel they can get over, they're going to get over. And we just said yesterday, kids need structure. As much as they say they don't want to listen, or they friends and family doing this, and why you doing this, kids need that, man.
Yes,
They do.
absolutely.
They need that.
They do.
I'm gonna just say this while we on the subject, to everybody that's listening that has sons, daughters too. Please don't tell them to like boys don't cry,
Right.
because that's definitely not true.
I agree.
It hinders them as an adult.
It hinders them as an adult. They become angry. They hold their emotions in.
Mhm.
And right now, we are some super dope Black therapists. We in the community. We trying to do as much as we can. We want men, we want women, we want children, we want anybody who want help. But please refrain from using that term. Like, it's crucial. Like, everybody should cry. That's how you express your feelings. It's just you need to cry. Like, you
I'm a cry
release.
baby. I will listen. I will cry. I am very, very
best friend.
emotional. Like,
Cool.
listen,
It's not
Who
that
you?
I don't
me,
want-
yes, I'm very
I
emotional.
ain't seen you cry yet.
Oh,
Let's see it. Let's see it.
baby.
Yeah, you.
Let's
not
see
even
it.
the last one. You don't watch anything. You don't listen. You are not attentive. She cries about every fucking.
I am very.
Well, I know
sensitive.
she say that she.
No, you.
It look like her eyes wide open.
They are.
That's why I said stop. Wait a minute.
Right.
No, it's all good. But I don't. I'm not. I told you that. I'm not. Tia know that.
Yeah.
I'm not big on crying. It's not that I sometimes I'm like. what
That's
are
Suge
you-
Knight, y'all.
No.
But
You know I
I'm
gave her
not
the
big
name,
on
Baby
that
Suge. That's Baby Suge right there.
I cried, but sometimes
She
I'm like-
undercover, cry under the
sometimes
covers.
I was like, snap out of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's cool too. You can talk to yourself and like you
Coach.
Get cope and get yourself
Yeah,
together.
You do, but I just want you. That sounds so weird, but I want you to just cry and tell me how you feel afterwards. Like you feel so much more relieved. Like
It's
after
like a
you
release.
cry.
Yeah.
It's a
Really?
relief, and it's
Yeah.
for
I need to
real.
cry.
Like you ain't never
I
woke
need to
up one
cry.
day and
You said you
just
need to.
felt weird and just had to cry in the shower.
No.
You should not.
You ain't
I
never.
haven't
Hey,
felt that.
I'm not.
either.
you ain't never cried. No
but-
tears ain't come out. That's type of cries I got. No tears don't come out. They get ready and then they go back up.
See, I don't want to
I
see.
have had that
I think
happen.
people.
I don't wanna
be-
see no
I
grown
think
man
people
crying.
don't
Yeah.
show emotion a lot because they're so strong of being strong for everybody else.
Yes,
Yeah.
you gotta check on your
No,
strong
I ain't
feelings.
What-
problem with.
so- what's-
I want to
Yeah.
resolve the matter. Like if
Yeah.
I see you crying, I'm ready for resolution. Like,
Some
I'm like that. Even if I talk to anybody, I'm thinking
Well,
about
yeah,
how to
well, some-
resolve this matter. You know
I
what
think
mean?
sometimes you be good and then you see like a certain person like me. I might be good. Like when my pops passed away, I was good until I seen my mama. When I seen her, then that messed me up.
Yeah.
Like when I seen her, that made me cry. Like
Okay.
Yeah.
otherwise, I was good until I seen her. When I seen her hurt, then I was, oh man, like,
Yeah.
you know,
But that goes back to you saying you being strong for somebody else.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think death is a gray area. I'm just talking
Yeah, 'cause
about
we-
like just
to cry.
crying.
Yeah.
and-
oh, you
That's
mean
it.
just in
Yeah,
general,
that's
yeah.
fine.
I'm the
Right.
exact
That's
opposite.
right.
Yeah, some
I
women
was raised in that whole, boys don't cry thing, and I do agree
Yeah.
that part is wrong. You shouldn't be
Yeah.
instilling, but I do understand if it was a father.
Some women
saying-
cry on a TV show.
because
Right.
in
TV
this,
show,
in
yeah,
this
they-
day and age, we don't have a lot of fathers in the home.
Yes.
So
Right.
we have the kids raised by women.
Women.
And
Right.
this is not a knock to women who are raising their kids. But what happens is the boy only gets one set of emotions, one set of feelings. It's
Right.
not balanced like it should be.
Yeah.
So you don't have a father to raise him to be a strong back man. You have a mother to raise him to be respectful and emotional. And then what happens is this boy grows up to be soft.
Yeah.
He's what you really don't want. You want a strong black leader,
Mhm.
but you raise the grass eating lion. So now he looks the part. He's big, he's strong, he this, that, and the other. But
he ain't got no
it's
heart.
time for him to deal with things, and
He doesn't
pressure
know.
is built for shoulders, not hips. So when it comes to him being a man and standing up, he taps into what he was taught and his
Yeah,
feminine
yeah,
side.
Yeah.
And now he's in the corner crying because he's stressed out and all this other stuff. When I believe he should pull his pants up,
Yeah.
be a man, take it on the chin, get back up, and go at life again.
Yeah.
Now it don't always go that way though. Meaning it is some single
Well,
mothers
that's a
that
caveat to every situation.
yeah.
But I'm just saying in the majority.
Yeah, you're
But
right. You're right. Yeah.
But then you get that man that's he about to blow up because he just mad.
I understand
He
that
don't know how to
side,
process
too.
his feelings because he didn't held this in so
But that's
long.
where the balance comes in because you need the
Extreme
mother there.
communication
Issues, yeah.
It's so many women too, like everybody blow up because they don't understand how to communicate how they feel.
Yeah.
But that's where that starts.
Well,
Yes.
Like you
I
can't,
can't say
cry
it
and
because
stop crying.
yeah.
Like so now I'm crying and I can't tell you how I feel. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
but it's so hard. I'm just speaking in my instance. I don't even know if he went through this, but in often cases, women don't listen to men. Women don't even care to listen to men. You don't ask when you do ask us how we feel, or you do ask us what's wrong with us. You've already predetermined in your head what your response is.
Not
You
me.
listen to respond instead of You're listening to respond
I've
instead
learned,
of listening to understand.
No, I've
You're-
learned that. I've learned to do that.
And-
That comes with growth.
Oh,
especially
yeah.
if you don't come
Yeah.
from a
I'm
background
learning that
of
now.
The
You
second
Right.
part,
have to grow.
while they're talking, you cut us off because you never cared to figure out what the whole conversation
Yeah.
was or what was truly on our mind. You were listening to respond. You weren't listening to
Or
understand.
ask you something, but they already
Until
got the
I'm done
answer.
talking, you don't know what
Right.
my whole thought was.
Yeah, ask you something, but they already got the answer already.
Exactly.
So if you got
when
the
you
answer,
deal with
then why
this-
not ask? Why
and
ask
so
if you
when
got the
deal
answer
with
already?
this, and this is my opinion,
Yeah.
when you deal with this, you start bottling things up because you're not gonna listen to me no way. I know you ain't gonna listen. Second I start talking,
Yeah.
you're gonna start talking,
Yeah.
and now I can't get my thoughts out.
So then-
of course I bottle up my emotions because I have no outlet. Or
Because you're gonna shut down.
Becky around the corner does listen to my problems, does listen to what I gotta say, because all cheating ain't because we just wanted to fuck them.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes they're our outlet.
Yeah.
They're the person that I can
Yeah.
go to and tell them what's going on at work,
But
or I can tell them about me being upset with something. Go ahead.
But what about when I have listened, but you probably were lying when you were talking?
I'm lying.
So now I'm
But
jumping
that's-
in because I've heard this before. And that's the reason that we kind of have a communication disconnect.
But who's to
Because I
say if
already
it's
know
a
what
lie
you're
though? That could be an
doing. I'm
assumption.
saying I've listened
Oh, okay.
before and you were lying. So now I
Oh,
don't
before.
wanna listen. Yeah,
Okay,
now I
but the
don't
past is the
listen.
past though.
But if it
What
keep
if-
repeating,
Yeah,
Huh?
it keep repeating
Well,
itself.
then why are you still there? Right.
Oh.
You should have been gone.
No. That's a fact. That's a
Preach.
fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Are you patient enough to grow with me as I learn to communicate better?
So I'm gonna say,
Yeah, I
I'm
mean-
learning that with my fiance right now because I am he's more of the calm one. I'm more of like the rah. Like I'm gonna tell you how I feel off the back. If I'm angry, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna point my finger at you to tell you all the things that you have done. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But see, with him now, I'm getting a better understanding to listen to what he's saying 1st, then I respond. And it be times where I gotta be like, I got to apologize because I done went off for no reason at all. But if I would have had listened to what he was saying or read the message clear or asked him to be more specific, then we wouldn't be arguing right now. Then I wouldn't be feeling so hot-headed, and he wouldn't be looking at me like.
But that's a good thing
So-
though. Like you say, you apologize.
Yeah, so I'm
There ain't a lot of women that apologize.
With him, I have to apologize because
We
I know
apologize for
I'm
things we
wrong.
didn't even do.
Yeah, no, I have to apologize because if you're wrong, I will want you
That's it.
to apologize to me.
You don't believe that?
No,
That you don't believe no men don't make things right for something we didn't do?
men do.
Apologize.
Men
Sometimes.
I don't think making things right and apologizing are one and the same.
Mhm.
You know, a lot of people,
No,
start cooking or suck your dick and all this other stuff without ever having said the
Yeah,
words,
no.
"I'm truly sorry"
Right.
in the conversation.
No.
That's a big deal.
Oh, that's a
I
sorry.
need the
Don't try and make
apology.
it up
That's a
without
sorry.
apologizing.
They consider that an
Right.
apology.
Acknowledging your
Yeah.
faults. I need that because
I mean,
I'm
we
gonna
want
get that.
we
Don't
want
just
that,
say
but we still
sorry.
want an apology too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna apologize first, and I think about doing that later. Then that might be on the menu.
You said both. Oh,
But
my
yeah, I think that's
goodness.
very important though to admit your faults, and so I'm learning that well with my fiance. So
Yes.
shout out to my babe for that because he's taught me a lot.
That's great.
A lot.
That's
a
good.
lot.
That's
great.
good.
Yeah.
I'm learning to listen more.
Relationships, that's all it is. It's about learning.
Mhm.
Learning
And learning
So,
to grow. Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's good though.
Niggas still be lying, but
All the time. Now I got a
There
question.
y'all go.
who hurt me?
Man.
Okay. Now, kind of getting back
y'all go.
on to the imperfect, right? Or perfect, whatever, however you want to name it or say it. Now, the skin tone. Now, my question is, ladies with a lighter skin tone gets better
What?
treatment
Dark?
than
What
the
do you
darker
mean?
chick.
You
Light
mean
skin, dark skin.
Yes, the lighter chick.
Why do you say that? I have a ball.
You have a what?
I live my best life.
No. But we see a lot of people, a lot of women out there trying to bleach their skin or
be
trying
lighter?
to be lighter and not embracing their darkness.
I think
or
that's
they-
old. I don't think that happened. Like
I think
Yeah,
that comes from slavery.
It's still
that too,
happening.
but
It's
I-
still
I don't know.
happening.
I think a lot of women are skin tone. Dark women are learning to appreciate.
They
Yes.
are, but it's still a lot of women out there, like when they putting on that makeup.
We won't necessarily say it here, but like you go over to Jamaica,
Yeah.
that's big there.
They want to bleach their skin.
skin,
That's
Yes.
true. Yeah, I guess that.
I was raised in a household where to love my dark skin. I come from a side where my biological father, they were high bright. My grandfather was Italian, Indian, white and black, right? Like they were They were just bright, and I was the only dark skin. We had this, conversation before, and oftentimes my grandmama would mistreat us, me and my mom, because it's the color of our skin. And my mama always made sure that I knew. I mean, to this day, my family's call me blackie or black ass, but that's just something that that I'm used to. I've never felt inferior of no other color. I love being dark skinned. I wouldn't even want to be dark, light skinned. I'm comfortable with who I am, but I have experienced backlash from me being dark skinned compared to light skinned women. Even in society where I work at, in the corporate world, they passed me up for opportunities where it was a light skinned girl.
I can't agree.
Yeah, and I'm dark skinned.
India,
I also agree
brown
with looks
skin.
too. I agree to that. Like hair,
textures,
textures. I'll agree to all of that because I have been put in positions where I might have been able to pass some people up based on looks because they didn't dress right or they didn't look right, and I kind of felt that, but I wasn't gonna take it from myself too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I would agree to that.
It's prevalent. I could say,
Right.
like personally, like my daughters, they're darker skin tone than I am. My daughter says to me, "I wish I was your skin color," and I had to it kind of like took me back. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, no, your skin is very pretty, just the way it is. You don't have to look like me. And she's like, well, when I look at people in makeup, it just doesn't look right. And I'm like, it is. Let me show you. Like I had to show her. So I don't know where she could have got it from, but I don't know.
School.
Yeah, and I do
could've
with my
been
daughter
school.
too, because she goes to a predominantly white school. My baby is the only mocha girl in her class, and when she gets up, you the best mocha girl in the world. You the beautiful chocolate.
Yeah,
like I tell her that every single day.
Yes.
And so when they at school and they ask her, I'm the best mocha girl in the world. Don't never let nobody take that.
And my
from
dad
me.
used to do that. I was raised by my dad. May he rest in peace. But he did that for me. Like in school, are you black? And even my family members. Like I'm the darkest one out of the kids that's around my age. They didn't play with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was dark, everything. Oh, you black and you fat and you this and you that. Even it came from their mamas, my aunties.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they didn't mess with me. But guess what? My daddy was right there. You're beautiful and all that stuff. But I tried to tell him. He didn't listen. He didn't believe that his sisters was doing that or whatever. But he still, you are pretty. You beautiful. He made me feel like the queen that I am.
There are
you know what I'm
people
saying?
that do that. They do that where they take one like the grandmothers or the aunts. Oh, I'm gonna take them with me, or I'm gonna pick them up, or I'm gonna call them more often, celebrate their birthdays. People do that all the time.
Which is not cool, especially for kids. Like
Right.
that affects them
Or
growing
even
up.
hair length. Like
Yeah.
your hair not right. I can't take you. Or,
You're gonna have to treat both of mine the same.
The same, or leave them alone.
Leave them alone.
Yeah.
Right.
Leave them alone.
Exactly.
Because you're not going to be traumatizing my baby.
Exactly.
But it goes to show like it's important, like to even for not just females but males, just like kind of praise your kids and tell them like it's okay to be who you are.
Exactly.
Yes, I agree.
Y'all deep tonight. I thought
But it's a good topic though.
Yeah.
It is because it
Yeah,
needs to be
definitely.
spoken about.
I think because a lot of women that I think are that's why it turns into hate, jealousy.
Yes.
Because we don't have these conversations where it's okay to talk about, and with your friends and all that.
Even with mother and daughter relationships too, I think. I see. I one time I'm just gonna say I was in public one time and I heard this lady call her daughter like out her name, like a bitch. And I just turned around and was like, my mother would never do that. I mean, my mama used to beat my ass, but she would never, ever call me out. And so I'm just thinking like how that baby feel. Like I was just like so hurt.
Or jealous of their daughter.
Yeah,
That's a tough life to live.
Yeah.
Like,
And I'm just like I can only imagine what she's going through at home.
That's a
And
tough
how
life
she's gonna
to
be, for society because she's battling with her mama.
She's gonna
Yeah.
accept that.
Yeah.
She's gonna accept that.
that shows how that makes you deal with men a certain way.
Yes.
Or you allow so much from your friends, everybody around you. You start accepting all these things like I am a bitch.
Yeah.
Or I am this. I am ugly or I am like this because of the way your parents treat you or your family.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but it happens.
I think more mother-daughter bonds or things to help build that mother-daughter structure. I think that's something that should be focused on too with this generation because I feel like the parents are so focused on being their friends instead of being their parents.
Yes.
And so a lot of stuff that I be seeing these kids get away with, like, I know I can't do that. Now I ain't nobody spending the night over here. My boyfriend ain't staying here.
Right?
None of this. Like,
So I don't understand that. I don't know if y'all got friends like that, but I could never. Right? So I
Man,
got
that's
a friend,
crazy.
right? She like super cool with her daughter. That's
Mhm.
cool and all, but I'm talking about like smoke weed together,
Oh,
all kind
no,
of
no.
shit.
Yes.
So I don't agree with it, but I haven't judged her, but I always say my piece, right? To the point where I kind of like distance myself because I couldn't handle it.
Right.
But I never understood why.
kids raising kids. That's what I look at.
Yeah.
I think it's
That's
kids
right.
raising kids.
That, or it could have been, you know, maybe her parent was strict and
Yeah.
she said, I'm not gonna be like
Yeah.
that. I'm gonna be my child's friend.
Mhm.
It's a thin line between
my
that.
mom kind of let me do anything I want to
Yeah,
do, but
mine-
I knew not to do it because
My grandmother raised me.
Right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I was still kind of able to do some stuff. But with my daughter, I tell y'all that with my daughter, I'm like, no, hell no, you're not doing that. I know I wanted somebody to have, I wanted structure, you know.
Yeah.
So I provide structure for my daughter, you know?
Right.
But there's so many women that you know resort to that friendship part, and I don't get it.
Okay.
And I just don't get that part.
Mhm.
I think one thing different that we talked about is that only thing I would change different with I tell my parents that I would just, me and my kids, we communicate more than I did with my parents. My mom was the stern one. My daddy was I'm the only girl, so I'm a daddy's girl. So of course he's gonna be on my ass, but I know I can be like, Daddy, he gonna come running. My mama gonna be like, leave her ass there burning, right? Yeah. So with that being said, with my children, like I didn't have to talk about sex, you know, about boys until I got in trouble for doing something that I shouldn't have been doing instead of having that conversation up front. So I always tell my parents, you know, once I do have kids, I want to make sure that they know that they can always come to me. They don't have to go behind my back and hide some stuff. Come to me, talk to me. I might not agree with what you're going through or what you're doing, but I feel comfortable with you telling me than you going out into the world or going to somebody else's parents' house. I get pretty much exploring of what you feel is right for you until I can tell you that.
You can tell them everything you fucking want.
I know.
Listen to me. Everything.
They gonna do what
I
they
told
wanna do.
her every Law and Order goddamn show, they gonna rape you, they gonna rob you, they gonna do all kind of stuff. They're still gonna go out there and do whatever they want to do. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I mean, yes, maybe so.
They
but
are.
My mama,
You can tell them, and hopefully they keep it in the back of their head. But I still feel like they gonna try to be their own person. These kids are different.
well, maybe it was different for me and my mom. Like my mom had my brother at 14, and she explained to me the life she didn't have. So at 14, I was legit playing with baby dolls. I
was too.
Yeah, I did not want to miss my dances. I did not want to miss not sitting on the porch with my friends
stays,
or not.
Yeah, she stayed in her lane. They don't go outside though.
Yeah.
Like my daughter be like, no, it's hot out there, or you know what I mean? Like they don't play outside.
Technology.
Like,
Used to,
yeah,
right?
they be on their
Technology.
own. She's 17 now.
Okay,
She'll
my
be
daughter
18 in
19,
December.
so she be
Ready to go.
Streets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
but
did.
they different. To me they different. They just got a different upbringing, and that's fine. That's just how the way the world went. But it's
We had to be outside.
Yeah.
My mama would come on the porch.
we went to the
Yes.
park. Like we did normal stuff. We went to the park. We played.
Yeah.
Everybody stayed
Yes.
there. Ain't nobody had no cell phone. Baby.
No, we didn't have none of that.
Riding
Not
bikes
when
and
you
all
was
I
that.
13,
didn't.
14.
The stuff is different. It's way different now. It's way different now. It's scary now.
Yeah, it's very
It's
scary.
scary. It's dangerous.
Because these kids are more
Okay,
receptive
he
to
coming
do
to the
so
door.
much. I'll be like, how was you driving? What is
I
you?
was driving at
How you-
14.
Yeah,
I mean, I
I
had a
ain't-
different life, y'all. I don't know.
I ain't gonna
But
say
you
that
probably
part.
wasn't going out there stealing
I
nobody car.
My mama would have busted me in my.
Okay.
But no,
Accountability.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Yeah,
knew what you weren't
I'm
supposed to be
37,
doing,
we didn't have-
but you
we
knew
didn't
when you
have
got your
cell
ass home, your
phones.
mama
I
wasn't
didn't
playing no
either.
We
game.
had pagers though.
Yeah, I had a pager.
Yeah, I had a
All
pager.
colors.
I had a
Yes.
pager.
It was $10
Mhm.
bill.
Yeah, I got
Yes.
mine from Capitol Court in
Yes.
the middle of the mall. It was. I was on
I was
cheerleading at
I
Marshall.
went to some places. I lived on 35th.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was on
Yeah.
Capitol. We was Capitol
Yep.
Court.
Listen, I had snuck my pager, y'all, and I had lost it and bought another one. My mama found it. I got my ass beat,
Oh,
y'all.
the lost one she
Yeah.
got.
Oh, she beat
That
my
would've been
ass, y'all.
friend.
I never
Like,
forgot
would've
that.
been That's Sheikah's.
Yes, Jeanette got
I
her.
remember the first time I had a color phone. It was no kid.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
had
you
a
play
the-
and you play Snake on it. Remember
See?
Snake?
Mm.
I think I had a phone.
And what
that,
was
like,
the
I
other
probably
game?
was 12. My mom
Really?
You know where? Yeah, yeah.
She like,
I said,
yeah.
Listen,
I was playing baseball at Beckham and Stapleton when I was 12. My mama kept us in plenty activities too. I was
we was at
swimming, dolphinettes, track, dolphinettes. I used to do synchronized swimming. Like I'm really good at swimming. I used to be a lifeguard. Like I could swim.
Like you need to be teaching
No,
me.
Yes, my mama had me
Like,
swimming.
like 6 of us that know how to swim. and
My mom-
no black people don't know
Everybody
how
on
to
our
swim.
block
I
that
know
we
to
grew up
swim,
with.
but I can't
My mom
swim.
used to take us
I
to the
can't swim
YMCA.
underwater and I can't dive.
Listen,
And
we
Moody,
was
Yes.
and Moody
we
Pool.
ghetto. We was
And we used to
ghetto
go.
as
My mom was a black achiever.
Well,
at
you
the
said
YMCA on
Moody
12.
Pool, never been
Moody
there.
She would
Pool.
pack
I
up
used to
that
be at
van
Noah's.
with
They
all
did
those
everything in
kids,
that pool.
and we would go
They
to the
peed,
Y.
Shit, everything in that pool.
That pool was
Right where you in there.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Who did that?
I've been
Yeah.
up there a couple
Back in the
times.
day,
I ain't never been
they did
there.
everything in there. Whatever
We
they
was
had
at
to
the
do.
YMCA on 12th
Yeah, I know they
Street.
did everything.
Well,
in
I
there.
used to go to Noise.
Oh, noise. That was you was bougie.
No,
Oh, that's bougie, no?
Noise. Back
Yeah,
then,
right. They was freaky.
Yeah, I know, but
They used to come in the water and peach
Moody-
booty. I used to be like,
Moody Pool was hardcore.
There was some horny little boys.
My mama wouldn't dare let me go to Moody Pool.
Moody Pool
No,
was
see,
hardcore.
that
I never went to Moody
That's like, hey,
Pool.
Moody Pool is like when you like if you went to the Villa Theater. They did everything. They pee. You got to pee. You just
Oh.
Right on the floor.
In the movie theater?
Yeah, flow sticky.
What?
The Villa, the Villa.
Where was that at?
On Villa. You don't remember on Villa? On 30,
Never.
30,
Yeah.
36, 37.
They had a double. They used to have a
I
double
never went there
feature. You
either.
go there and see Minister
That was
Society,
before my time.
Minister Society,
Right.
and something else.
Goodness, I don't remember that.
I
No,
remember
we
that.
stayed at the YMCA.
Y'all remember the Villa?
We used to go to the place on 7th.
Yeah, I went
That's
to
before my
Noise.
time.
Maybe I'm too old. I'm too old then. I'm too old.
What's that pool that
The
Years
Villa.
ago,
Yeah.
I was going there when
It was
I
on
was
92nd
in
and Swan.
elementary and middle school.
We old.
Mhm.
They real. They young.
Yeah,
Oh, they
I'm-
real young, baby.
I'll be 39 this year.
Me too.
Oh, see, you was like 39.
Yeah,
Thank
I'll be
you,
39.
Kayla.
Me too.
Thank you, K Way.
Yeah, I'll be 39 this year.
Yeah. Y'all don't know about
Yeah,
the
then
Villa,
it was
man.
a pool off of 92nd and Swan.
You got love
I don't remember that one.
But damn sure got some love.
Yeah, it had the slides, the water slides.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
be popping
Damn.
out.
Gave her a heart attack.
Here,
Yeah, Virgie is real bottle popping. Y'all had it before?
It's
What?
good.
It's everything.
It's good.
You appreciate it later.
Yeah.
When you be telling your wife she's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He gonna be shouting out
Hey,
Ruffled
look
podcast
good,
in the
baby.
morning.
shout out.
Like, thank you.
I ain't never drunk none of that.
You need
Never had
to.
This
Birdie?
is what they throw in all the mimosas.
You haven't?
No.
It is.
Nope.
That's what we put.
Remember I
in
told
our
y'all. I bought a
Oh,
bottle,
that's
but I put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's the one Tia
emotions.
Mark
Bro, I be coming up out of there like
Oh.
that.
No, that ain't
We got a
it.
thing tomorrow too,
No,
y'all.
yours like rosé.
No, it was Verdi. It was
Oh,
rose
it
though. It was rose though.
No,
Yeah.
that ain't the same.
Yeah.
That ain't the same. This is,
Remember I told you I had bought you
Yeah.
the bottle. I put it in
Yeah.
the freezer. I
This
ain't know. I
is-
forgot.
Yeah, so tomorrow we do got our baby boss event.
For sure. Come out and support the babies.
I appreciate it.
That's enough.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, hey, yeah.
What's going on?
None.
Shout out to K Way.
Fryer, not deep fryer. Not dryer.
Yep, that's the last egg roll lady.
Okay.
Oh my God, Kayla.
See y'all tomorrow.
K-Way. Yeah, she gonna get with you tomorrow.
Yes, shout out to K Way.
K Way.
Y'all was serious.
So tell us, how do you? So like me, I feel like I still need counseling in certain things. Like I still feel like I go through things.
No, we're going to do
mean-
our thing. I'm excited about that.
What the?
What?
We are going to do. You what you mean? What?
Y'all-
What's the highlight of everything, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So we've decided to have like a ladies getaway where we would all get like an Airbnb and we would do like some group sessions.
All ladies.
Yep. For
Me-
now.
Me and Tori pulling
For now.
up. We pulling up. Me and Tori pulling up.
I'm the.
To help cut through.
Hey, yeah,
Well,
me and
you
Tori.
know,
Yeah,
there.
we gonna cut. Me and Tori gonna cut the grass there.
I mean,
You say
I
both.
work.
I don't mind that, but I don't know if it should. I don't know.
They ain't spending the night though. Y'all gotta go. Y'all can come for group stuff.
Huh?
You know,
Yeah,
we
some
turning
group
up.
sessions.
Me, Tori, and Omar. We pulling up.
Well, we okay. I mean, it's probably a
We
couple.
gonna cut
Like
the
a
grass. In
co-ed
case y'all need
session?
some grass cut, some
That's
snow,
what I mean.
some snow
Okay.
shovels.
But we're gonna do like games and exercises and things like that, just to kind of
Probably gonna be.
yeah. I think it should just be women at first. and
Okay,
then
we-
we
We
then we
come.
can grow.
You-
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then we can
We'll
grow.
reach out to y'all.
We
We'll FaceTime.
Yeah, we'll let
Yeah,
y'all know how.
but I think
But
I
there-
think I think
I'm
more
gonna call Jamil. We'll be right there with y'all.
He gonna be right there, like we finna pull up.
Jamil gonna drop you off. We gonna trail him.
No,
you said you spending the night.
Hey, we gonna trail Jamil because he gonna drop you off.
You right, y'all might be there. Never mind. They gonna be there on the other side.
No, but for real, I'm excited about that. I'm so excited about that.
I think that's needed. I know I need it.
Weekend retreat, just talking and getting to know each other and doing all the team stuff. Team building, all that. Because I think it'll hopefully some women that we don't know
will participate.
Because I think that'll be on a whole nother level.
And then eventually with our daughters.
Yeah.
I would love to have
mine
my
gonna be cutting up. I probably need a private session. You don't never let me like listen. He's company.
Don't cut up. She do a group of girls too. So
okay.
Y'all daughters.
Yeah.
I think she'll be started back up for sure this summer. We had like an event last summer, but with COVID, everything is slow. I'm actually president of that. So
she has an organization. What's it called?
Sisterhood is Sacred. Kelvina's sisters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we did that. We did that in the summer.
Okay.
So if y'all want y'all little girls, well, our kids, they got help.
They be cutting up.
Our daughters ain't. They gonna help.
She gonna be like, you tried weed before, like what?
I would love to. Love to be a part of that.
Yeah, we got that. Yeah,
we gonna do this.
I like working with little boys because I think that, like Toriana said that, or Tori, sorry, because it's not enough. It's just not enough mentors and things like
we
that. We
actually know this. We know this guy, Wendell. He's mentoring youth. Okay. He deals with more boys than girls, I think. And I think that would be super dope too. So for you guys to link.
Yeah. I got a lot of.
But definitely come with us too.
I'm down.
Yeah, but we're gonna have some good stuff. We're gonna do some women empowerment. For sure. We're gonna build up our self-esteem. We're gonna do it all.
We're gonna do it. It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be lit.
So we got like a pajama jam party.
We want women from we want women from all walks of life. All walks of life.
Yes.
Yeah, you ain't.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Don't
be jealous, y'all. Y'all come in eventually.
I think I need a
We have to do y'all own.
I was thinking about that. We can do our own.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about women.
What, do our own
Dudes,
series?
dudes.
I got something to say.
Dudes gonna go.
You got something to say?
We ain't gonna. We keep a couple hours or something. We ain't going to spend no weekend in the cabin.
Oh, okay. So I'm down there. I'm listening. So my friend Asia, I'm also on a project with her. Black Girls Cry Too. So it's for Black women grieving. We starting in June.
Yeah, I need to be a part of that.
Yes, I'll tag you in that.
That's so dope.
Yep. That's
Yeah, because I don't think I ever properly, because I'm not a crier either. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Don't say either. I be crying.
Nah, Suge, you don't cry.
You see my face?
Suge don't cry.
Y'all think that's what's wrong with my relationships?
Suge don't cry, man.
We'll talk later.
That's a sidebar. Look, sidebar.
Is that what you're talking about?
Right.
I still ain't crying.
I got some flyers and stuff, so I probably should have brought them. Oh, yep, June. Okay. So I'll definitely keep it. I can just get your Facebook information because I've been sharing it.
Okay.
That's super
Yeah.
dope.
Super dope.
See, networking is amazing, y'all.
Man, we gonna put that. I'm thinking July though for the ladies.
Okay.
It could be just like a little weekend thing, Airbnb by the lake or something.
Yep, I know one that's by my daughter's school.
Okay.
Just not July 10th.
No,
just
Okay.
like not July 29th because I'm.
What's going on July 10th?
That's my dad's birthday.
Oh, okay.
And you know,
maybe the third week of July.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll be here because we don't leave till August for my bachelorette party.
Oh, so what?
The trenches is going with us.
No, you can have some of that birdie. You can have the lady of the trenches.
Hey, we're gonna have a trunk. We're gonna have a trunk full of birdie in there. You know what I'm saying? A whole trunk full of birdie.
You can have the lady of the trenches come.
Y'all got lady?
He got one lady. She came to shadow us the last week we were here. Yeah. You know she can. Because she needs to learn how to cope with you.
Yes, being naked. I told them you remind me of T Grizzly. Yes. Every time I see you, I'm like, tag
you
that on T
look better,
Grizzly.
Omar. You look better.
Just sitting there naked. Right. What you I said, Tay, this nigga got his shirt off on the podcast.
So when you go back to your show, keep your shirt on.
And I just want to know how Tone sat in here with your ass being naked though.
Man, they was all in here. He was sitting right in this chair.
Look at that. So
I hope
you
they
ain't disinfect the chair.
Naked as hell.
We bleached it down. We took care of it.
He was naked.
What was
as
you
hell.
wearing? What was you wearing?
We don't know if he had on
No
bottoms.
shirt.
No
we
shirt.
Don't know about no bottoms.
No shirt.
Yeah, he had some
He
bottles.
was
on.
sexy.
He was on some
He was sexy.
He was on some.
Okay.
He was on some blogger stuff. He was trying to get fans.
Only fan. Well,
Yeah,
That ain't your
that you was.
You would have came here naked. It's hot today.
Oh, it was sweating.
Yeah, it was hot when I came in. I was like, where is the air at?
Oh my god.
You would have came in here sweating.
I'm gonna lie, I'm about to ease up the door.
Oh, yeah.
How can people get in contact with you guys?
Right there.
I'm at we're at Outreach Community Health Center.
Okay.
You can call the main office.
727
Yeah.
6320.
Do you guys take walk-ins?
No.
Okay. Everything has to be scheduled.
Yeah.
Everything has to be scheduled.
I'm just gonna wait for my session.
I'm walking in.
Because we have an intake coordinator.
Okay, that was my
They'll
next question.
get your information
Okay.
and then set up the first appointment.
So is it private pay insurance? Like how does that go?
Everything.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if you don't have insurance, they do what's called a sliding scale.
Okay.
And they'll work with you.
They work with
I'm walking in with Quest.
However,
Any insurance. We work with any insurance.
yeah. However, if it's best to see someone you don't know.
Yeah.
It
So,
is.
for
would
therapy.
you guys recommend us to come to you now that we had?
No,
this?
because we about to tell
No,
them all
we
I
know
know.
each other.
But our manager, she lit. She black as well.
Okay.
hmm
We probably can't put
I
her
know
out
some-
there, but she definitely out there.
I know some
Okay.
other black therapists. However, you can always go on Psychology Today. They have a lot of black therapists on there. You can they got their bios, the pictures, and like what they specialize in on there too.
Okay.
So
You
Yeah.
about to pour your heart out.
I can't wait. You see, I
No.
keep asking all these questions
gonna
because
be
I am
crying like a
wretched.
Said no walking.
I mean, but if you
Red
got questions, you
Yeah,
can.
I need to see one.
Yeah,
Walk
I know.
in.
I
We
do.
all
I think
gonna
everybody
cry.
should
We all
see
gonna
one.
cry.
It don't necessarily mean like you have to be
I'm
going
crying.
through something. It's just to talk about
You gonna be
whatever
crying.
without no
I
biased
can't.
opinion.
I need
Okay.
to cry.
Yeah.
I do.
You need a good cry.
I do.
Take a shower. Go cry.
That don't make me cry though.
Really?
No. That don't make me cry.
You
Oh
ain't
my
lying.
mama, hey, drink some Hennessy or something.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
cried.
From when my dad
I'm
Mix
being
some
died,
Hennessy with
but
I'm gonna be in the party like, ooh.
like
What's wrong here?
I totally grieved.
Properly.
Okay.
It was like I had to be strong, and I felt like I'm the youngest of two.
Mhm.
And for my brother and sister, when I was dealing with him, dying, we was in Mississippi. Long story short, I was doing everything. So it was just
So
like
you didn't have time to
That's what
grieve.
it was.
That's what it is.
And it
You didn't have
was
time.
like-
You don't have time.
We
You
didn't have time to
And
cry.
Yeah.
Now,
and then it was just like, trying to be strong for
You
them
ain't
too.
lying.
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And it's like, dang, I'm the baby sister, but I just felt like I needed to take on that role.
Mhm.
I didn't have to, but I felt like, okay, let me step my game up and figure this stuff out.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And I
But
don't
you-
think I ever agreed.
You gotta know that strong role that's dead. Like we cannot continue to keep being strong because we hurt ourselves.
Oh, okay.
Well, somebody got to be strong. Everybody
Yeah.
can't be broke up.
You ain't gonna be broke up. You just gonna be regular.
No.
Just being regular.
Right.
I'm with Tori with this.
It's everybody. There has to be at least one strong person. Now, I'm not saying you
like,
can never be vulnerable. What I'm saying is there always has to be at least one strong person in the
We
room.
talking about that? Is that what
No,
you're
no,
saying?
no,
No, I'm saying like you know how they be like you the everybody think I'm the strong friend.
Right.
I'm the strong friend because I had a transplant and I was regular the next day. Like
Right.
Mhm.
But that's what I mean. Like you cannot be strong. Like you can't allow people to just be like, just what
pouring
happened.
all they.
No,
Yeah.
no.
You gotta have
And
boundaries.
You can't try to fix everything either.
That's my problem.
That's my
I can't
problem.
do that. Remember, I said I allowed just maybe end of last year, beginning of this year, I stopped allowing people to call me when they was going through things.
Right.
Good for you. You
That's
put
the
boundaries
only
in
time-
place.
That's the
Definitely.
only time that they were
Okay.
calling me.
Question: When you broke, who you call?
When what?
When you're broken or when you sad
Oh.
and when you don't.
Who can you call?
Oh, I don't
Because
call
you're
anyone.
a strong person. You can't. do
I'll
that.
talk about it, but I don't think
No, you gotta. Who you gonna?
Who your
call?
person?
No,
Who's your
I
person?
I call my best friend. I talk to my best friend about stuff, but I don't expect her to fix nothing. I'll be honest with that. I don't look for her to fix anything, and my conversation probably ain't gonna be how it would genuinely be because I'm not looking for her to fix anything because I know I gotta fix it myself.
You too strong.
And I don't.
We
would-
tell her
I
this
would
all the
leave-
time.
I would leave something on me before I put it on
Anybody
anybody else
else.
because
She
I
do.
feel
She
like
do.
I'm stronger than them, so I'll take it. You know what I mean? But I mean, that does get overwhelming.
I don't
It does.
understand that. What's really wrong with it?
It's a problem.
I mean, the way you saying you are, I've been for 39 years.
But it eats
I get phone calls about people going through things or whatever. People tell me their secrets. I never let them out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've been that way for 39 years, and maybe it does affect me, but
Maybe
I don't get-
affect me.
maybe-
That's the part. It
Right.
does.
But-
It does.
Cause look, I'm
if
not
I'm the
saying-
strong friend, then so be it.
I'm
No.
not saying you can't be the strong friend. We have to have a strong friend. We all can't be.
That's
down
what I was
here.
just saying like 5
But-
minutes ago.
No, but
I'm
people
saying-
get dependent on that though, and they
Yes.
take advantage of that.
Yes.
Like, I'm gonna keep calling you because
Yes.
I know you're gonna take whatever I
And
got
listen.
going on.
Right.
Mhm.
But I'm not gonna bring anything back. I'm gonna let you keep pouring into
Oh,
me.
well, no.
and I'm not gonna pour back.
No,
into
See,
you.
I-
you gotta know when to cut that.
Yeah,
off.
see,
you
I-
gotta know when you're not in the
No,
mood.
that's
or you
different.
can't.
I just started
I
setting
just
boundaries.
don't-
See,
I lost a lot of people. from
I'm the
setting
one
boundaries.
that's gonna pretty like rectify. Like I'm gonna tell you this is what you need to do. Like you need to have accountability. And I've lost friends because I tell people like you are the problem.
They weren't your real friends from the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because
I've learned-
you shouldn't have a friend that you can't tell them when you are wrong. Like, yeah, I'm a ride with her,
Yeah.
but I'm like, no, friend, you was wrong.
Yeah. And I love that and appreciate that more because I know that you sincerely give a fuck about me.
Yeah,
But I feel like if you're wrong or I'm not going to be with you and everybody else is pulling your coattail,
yeah,
encouraging you to do stupid shit, and then you keep finding yourself in the same situations.
absolutely.
And then when somebody tells you about it, you pretty much how they call them when they don't want to take accountability. Like they just want to just keep just doing stupid shit. I can't even think of the word right now, but
I'm over here like that.
it's like they want people to feel sorry for them all the time.
Yeah.
Like they
want the victim.
that's the word. They want to be victim all the time. Like I can't be your friend if you want to be the victim all the time. Like when do you want something different? When do you want something more?
Right.
Like you know?
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Before I forget this thought, I wanted to say something to you. When she was talking about grief, and I just wanted to give you a quick testimonial. It's a funny thing about grief. It's like when you're supposed to grieve or you're supposed to deal with the situation, you just don't mentally or physically.
Mhm.
My grandmother, who was the closest person to me on the face of this earth, when she passed, I went we took care of everything, went to the funeral, viewed the body, stood over her casket, all that. Maybe a couple tears streamed down, but I never truly I thought I was just like, okay, I'm cool. She was 93.
Right.
I understand she was getting ready to pass. About 6-7 months later, one day I'm washing dishes.
Mhm.
Something I hardly ever do. I'm washing dishes. And I knocked the glass off the counter and it hit the ground.
Mhm.
And picking the glass up because I was mad that I dropped the glass. Some odd reason I cried harder than I've ever cried in my life.
Oh, you just waited. It was just the moment came.
Okay.
Wow.
Right.
And it wasn't even nothing that was related to the situation. It was just,
Right.
I guess that's all my brain could take after, holding it in for so long. And I literally, my wife came in, the kids came, everybody wondering what's wrong with me. And I can't even get the words out. I'm crying so hard.
Wow.
Something you thought I would have did over the coffin.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But 6 months later, randomly on a summer night, it just flowed out.
Because
So
you're that strong friend.
Wow.
I'm just gonna tell you, you never know when it's
When
gonna
it's gonna
come.
come.
But I will agree with you guys. It does feel so much better
When
once
cry.
you wipe the snot off you and you
Right.
clean yourself up.
Not the snot.
You feel
Right.
you feel so much better.
That's a good cry.
Yeah,
It's
right.
not, right.
Nose running and all that.
I need some snot.
If we need it on here, on running this live.
That's not gonna happen.
Get her, y'all.
That's gonna be something very private.
Look,
Right.
I know.
What if I cry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you saying that?
Because we know you.
She said she cried, but we ain't see it.
I heard
Don't
you cry
let him
before.
see it.
Huh?
You heard
The whole
me cry
song.
before.
I heard you cry. Yeah, you know what? I did hear you cry. Yeah, I did.
You, the key word heard, not seen.
It was like for like
Heard.
it was like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
it was like
It probably wasn't even that long.
It was like, and then it was like, so let me tell you.
2.2 seconds.
I get my shit off though. I don't really hold nothing in. I'll get my shit off. I don't care how petty it is. I'm talking about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
She ain't crying
But
about it,
but I
y'all.
keep it with my people. I do. Like I like to get my stuff off. I don't want to hold things in.
Right.
If it makes me feel some type of way, I want to talk about it with somebody that I care about. You know what I mean? Yeah, but maybe that's why I don't
Wait, say
cry.
that again.
She on.
I'll talk about however I feel about something. If
The other part. If you like them,
I care about them,
Okay.
like people that are close to me. I really talk to these three for real.
So if you she's very
talk to them
she's
about
very
the problem that
sheltered.
you have?
If I If I want to talk to an outsider person, no.
Oh, you're saying about your personal problem.
No,
Yeah, it could be anything though. If I feel some type of way, I'll talk about it with somebody, but I'm not gonna take it outside, you know.
I'm sorry. I thought you were saying like if you had a problem with somebody, you would say.
Oh, I would love to address everybody I had a problem with. The old Tay would.
She got to really get all the way there.
Not that way, but
No, I think it's okay to have a mature situation.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I don't like the way you was moving yesterday. I'm not feeling that.
yeah, that's what I.
You know, and I would love to let people, you know, bring it back. No, they should be able to. Remember when we went to the thing in Green Bay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, hey, I don't like the way you was treating me. That's not okay.
That's
and
good.
I need to. We can't be friends because that's not the way I treat my friends. I
Yes.
don't want to
Yeah,
feel
that's
like that, and we can't do this. I'm
Right.
okay with having those conversations.
Okay, I was just making sure that's what I.
Yeah, I'm okay with that, but it's probably gonna be it's over.
That's cool with me too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wrong.
Yeah, and I don't want to do that. Though.
I have to
don't
learn not to do that because
Yeah.
I would cut somebody off so fast
the Leo.
Don't play with me.
because I feel like
That's that Leo.
I can't
The Gemini.
like I
Oh,
can't.
Gemini.
Once that's it.
But sometimes I
Gemini.
feel like you don't want to be accountable for what you did in the situation. That's why you run from it too. Sometimes I feel like that if I have a conversation with you
Mhm.
and you get your stuff off, I get my stuff off. That's a conversation. But if I cut somebody off and I just don't feel like they had their opportunity. I can't call you and be like, you know what? I'm gonna ask you first. Hey, why was you acting like that? Why were you treating me like that?
See, it depends. Like if it's something that if we had this conversation over and over again before,
that's different.
and then
Yeah.
me and you have talked, you said, hey Ray, you know, yesterday you was on BS, and then
Right.
I get to go back and doing the same thing to you today,
Yeah.
or vice versa. That's it. It's
That's
only
it.
so much that I can take.
Absolutely.
So I'm like, now you don't respect me as your friend
Yeah,
because you
that's
continue to
true.
keep hurting me, knowing that I'm in this situation,
Right.
and you drag me back down this road.
That's
So
very
either you taking advantage of me or you don't give a fuck, and I'm taking it as yeah,
Right.
not for me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Or-
I'm so gone.
Because people act like, to your point, people don't get to say how they feel, right? Because
Mm.
everybody cutting them off. No, you was on bullshit. Maybe you did have some shit going on with you, but I need you to understand, hey, when that happens
That's cool.
again, you need to handle that different. Don't handle me like that. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Now that's a conversation. Now you come back and you do that again,
It's a
then we
problem.
got a
That's a
problem.
problem.
Yeah.
It's a communication.
Or when you communicate boundaries and somebody continues to keep crossing that boundary.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's when
And I think a lot of
it's no.
people do take advantage of people's boundaries because
Yeah.
they feel like, well, it don't bother me. Why should it bother you? I can't never tell either one of y'all how to feel in
Absolutely.
a situation because
Exactly.
I don't know what that may trigger for you.
Yes.
I can only say, hey, this is how I'm feeling. This is what I can't deal with.
Mhm.
And I can't discredit you of anything.
Absolutely.
I have to respect you
Yeah.
in that nature because I want you to respect me.
Exactly.
Because what may not be a problem for me could be an issue for you or vice versa. You might be like, well, Ray, that's petty. To me, that's not.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So give me that at least.
I just like
Yeah.
when people keep with the whole that's petty because it's really not petty.
Right.
Like,
To you, it's petty.
yeah,
Right.
because I will say this, like, people growing right now. It's a lot of people growing right now, right? Because of the pandemic, they doing all their own business stuff, and I just don't like the fact that Black people think there's a limit to congratulating their friends or showing they love. I don't like that. Like, there's no limit to that. If you do something different every day, 7 days a week, and you have achieved a goal every day, I'm gonna congratulate you, and I want to show you love. Every day you achieve one of those goals. Why do I have to? Oh, I told her congratulations yesterday. This bitch keep achieving shit. Like, how do that sound?
Or like it stopped. Yeah.
How did that sound?
Yeah.
No,
How did that sound?
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I think,
wanna
and
do
I don't
that.
think, I don't think people be, yeah, that's what it is. And people don't want to see you evolve into something more. And they're so used to you. They're used to being stagnant.
Mhm.
So it's like you get to a plateau where you finally found your gift or whatever your talent is, and you take off and you really focusing on that.
Mhm.
They feel like they're gonna be left behind now. You know what I mean? And then I feel like that's where all the extra drama come into play. Or you acting
jealousy,
different
the envy.
because you doing this XYZ. It's like, but I'm trying to do something different. I want you on the side of me. I want you to be my friend, and I also
Right.
want you to support and encourage me to continue to do better. But you don't want to do that because you thinking that I'm leaving you behind. So that's the problem.
Mhm.
That's not the problem though. The problem is you
Mhm.
because you're not finding what you're
Right.
good at. So I can support you whatever you. If you want to sell hot dogs, I'm gonna be on the side. You want ketchup on
Yeah.
mustard.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm setting up the play. On what?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
setting up
Right.
the play.
Yeah.
I'm finding a hot
But you-
dog stand
But how you kill a person with kindness is, you know how you get some people
Fuck that killing
you
with kindness.
you support their shit, they don't support yours, right? I continue to support theirs because my boat's still moving.
I'm not.
Like meaning,
I don't.
I'm not.
meaning that I might still share their shit.
I don't.
I'm
I
not.
stopped
Me
that.
because it's
I
not gonna stop me.
I
It's not
know.
gonna stop me from what I'm doing.
I stopped that.
Yeah,
Once I found
yeah.
out, like I started my business and stuff, the people that I truly thought that was gonna be like by me, they did not. It was the ones I got my day ones that will, and then I got those that I didn't even know. Like I met Tay and them on a humbug. We did something for Ruffled Feathers. We knew each other in passing, but it wasn't like how it is right now. And we grew a relationship, within months compared to me knowing other people for years, y'all. When I say 4 years, and didn't never reach out and say, hey, Ray, I know you good at X, Y, and Z. Let's do this. Or I know I'm saying I'm doing this. Would you like to help? Like I didn't have that. And then I hooked up with Tay, Ruffled Feathers podcast. I mean, I still have my people, but we started doing shit. Our pop-up shops, like we started our own mix. It was just so much different because she got her collective of people and I got my collective of people, and we it's like a teamwork. It ain't nobody trying to outdo nobody. It's just it's so hard, y'all. Teamwork. Yeah, doing it. And I lost friends along the way because I'm with somebody who sees what I want to do and vice versa, where they felt like I left them out. So it's like, so should I
Well, I got something for everybody,
or should I stay go with these people that see and believe in me? You know what I mean?
Right. You can't put yourself, to the side. You got to keep elevating. And it is what it is at that point. You got to keep moving forward. And unfortunately, those people that you've been on for 10 plus years, they probably can't come with you. I still want you to win, but
and I'm learning you can't bring everybody with you.
Everybody come with you, can't go with you.
Yeah.
You're gonna have people.
That don't mean that I love you less.
Y'all, that's tough. I remember I did cry. Remember, I had a whole breakdown about that.
That's tough.
I couldn't believe
because it's
that.
like I want you there with me because you
cry.
seen me at my bottom.
No, I really couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe that everybody couldn't go with me. You know what I mean? Because in my head, you can. I know some shit you want to do, and you can, but they didn't want to. You know what I mean? And their actions showed that they didn't want to. As much as I jump in the air and applaud for everybody, I was not getting that same love. And I'm like, okay. I didn't have so many strangers. I just met Tori, and he invited me on his show off my food group. And I came in here. I kept saying I wanted to do a podcast. He invited me. It wasn't on the strength of that. I think it was on the strength of the food group. But I came in here and I was like, I do want to do that. And I reached out to Tom.
I saw your post talking about
okay.
do a podcast. But I was interested in food group.
Okay, appreciate it. But yeah. Remember? Sorry.
No, that was just a good talking point.
No, but then I talked to Tone, and then we did that. You know what I mean? And I feel like me, the type of person I am, I can take as many people as I want. Like I can, if you talk to me about something you want to do, I swear to God, I might wake up. I'll wake up like that. That's just me. And I go to sleep with everybody I mess with. Even you, I just met you. People that if I feel something for you, I might hit you up like, hey, what about this? Woo. That's just who I am. That's my heart. And for people that I've been with for, been friends with for so long, for them to treat me like that hurts so bad.
It does.
So bad.
You gotta put things in a simpler context though. If you truly believe that everybody who came with you can't go with you, then you would understand situations like whether you believe in God, whether you believe in the universe, whatever. The sole purpose you might have met me was so you could start Ruffled Feathers podcast, which in turn got the pop-up shots going, which in turn started something down the line. So if me and you don't talk as of next year, the rest of our lives, that was the reason I was placed in your life. Or
I believe that.
The feeling that, me and Tone have been friends for like 20 years. But if me and Tone stop talking tomorrow, the purpose might have been for me to start a business and for Tone to grow his business. I mean,
I believe that.
You have to look at things as they are. What did this person do, or where did this person guide me? I wouldn't be here if I hadn't met this person. So it's nothing personal that they walked out my life. They put me in the place where I was supposed to be. I wasn't supposed to keep them in my life.
Yeah, I had to. That's what I said. I had a moment and I had a meltdown because I have to understand that. You know what I mean? Some of these people, they help me with growth, like with me sometimes, not necessarily business wise, but just as a person. And I'm okay with that because I learned some understanding from dealing with different types of friends, right? Friends that weren't healthy mentally, right? But I've learned how to deal with them and understand and be more understanding to people just everywhere. Because I used to be like straight, like
Tunnel vision.
She fucking cry too much. I don't got no time for that. Not, but like,
Look,
not,
yeah, she talk about me, y'all.
I don't want to say physically cry, but she always got too much going on. I'm sick of that shit. You know what I mean? Like I had got to that point, like where I was kind of getting mean. You know what I mean? But I am grateful for everybody that I met, and everybody's been nothing but good to me. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that. Even exes, like they rounded me to be a better woman.
Yes.
You know,
Lessons and blessings.
And
Yes, I like that one. Lessons and blessings.
I found, but I found the blessing in them.
Mm-hmm.
Whether they know, I tell them that all the time. But I also found a friend in them. I don't have an ex that I got a problem with because I found a friend in them before I did anything else.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
So I can always
that's a good
rely
thing.
back on that. I tell you why you be talking to me still, because you my friend.
Yeah.
Regardless of how our relationship ended, you was still a friend to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't have no bad blood with nobody that I know of. You know?
Yeah,
But
I agree.
once you exceed the expectation of your peers, that's something we don't calculate for. Exceed the expectations of your peers, then the target comes on your back.
Okay.
See, everybody's got an idea of how far you gonna go and how big you might be or fail or whatever. But let's just say you exceed that. Let's say you become the next Oprah Winfrey.
Right.
Now,
I always wanted to stand men.
Why you? Hey, Tori, you had to say that was right up her alley when she said stand me. That was right up her alley right there.
but
Stand.
This was God.
But
This
the-
was heaven sent.
but then a target forms on your back from people that looked you in your face and tried to were for you,
Right.
because you exceeded where they thought you were gonna go.
Thanks.
People don't think this is real, but
I tell her that all the time.
yeah, people are watching you. They're happy for the pop-up shops
And I
because those
appreciate
are
those
attainable. They're happy for the success of the podcast because that's attainable. Once you do something that they can't reach, now the target comes on your back. Now it's the side talking, the scrutiny, the unfollows, the I don't fuck with her. What is she doing for her community? All these different things.
That's true.
Realize it, and it's nothing personal. It's all business at the end of the day. I don't believe anything is personal.
Yeah.
I think friendships are business. 9 times out of 10, we're friends because you do something for me and I do something for you. What is that? Business.
Proposition.
That's deep. Sorry.
This is why we appreciate you.
That's Nino Brown. Business. Business, never personal.
Not Nino.
Nino said business, never personal.
No, ain't nothing personal.
And you
Not
got
in
the
my
bottom.
opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the remember when he was,
Yeah.
Don't word on the bitch.
Oh yeah, the shit. Then he opened the champagne. Yeah, you ain't lying. He said cancel that bitch.
No, but, it's time for us to wrap it up. This was definitely a good talk. Look out
for coming.
Look out. Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much.
Thank
All
you
three
for
of
inviting us.
We
I
gotta
love
do more.
this.
We gotta do
definitely
more.
Yes,
appreciate
anytime,
y'all.
anytime.
Yeah, definitely
But
appreciate y'all.
we are definitely going to put together that ladies retreat.
Absolutely.
That
With three
special
fellas?
overnight. Not
With 3 fellas.
without the
Omar, listen, the trenches.
With 3 fellas.
All right,
No.
cuz I'm bumping in your room.
Look.
And make sure y'all come out tomorrow.
Yeah, make sure y'all come out. Make sure y'all come out tomorrow to support our baby bosses from 3 to 6 at what is it?
6095 North Titonia.
Yes.
Well,
I've been
Tia,
promoting
Tia,
it.
It's,
yeah.
yep.
Look. I see.
It's free to the public, and they'll be selling tons of stuff: lemonade, hot dogs, nails. We got all kinds of
Yes, my
stuff.
baby
going
will
on.
be polishing nails, y'all. Come out and
Jewelry.
support
Nice.
her,
Yeah, so
please.
come out and support. Then May 16th, because we won't be here on the 8th. So May 16th, we have another pop-up shop at our new venue.
Woo!
Yes, congratulations on that.
Thank you. That is 66. You are? You
They have a room there
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
for a
don't play with
podcast.
us.
Yeah.
60
Say less.
6633.
6633.
West Mill Road.
Thank
Okay.
you. That's free as well. We'll have 50 vendors there, adults, food
Super dope.
and retail. So come out and support. And we also
I will
have some
be-
special prizes and excitement for that. We'll have our sip and see from 4 to like 8 or something, and then our pop-up shop is going to be 3 to 6. Okay, so come out and support. We appreciate y'all so much. Good night. Have a wonderful weekend.
And I'm
Stay
selling Ruffled
outside, be safe.
Feathers gear.
We out.
Thanks.
Big Burr.
Good night.
Not the Gucci.
Big Burr.